Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Tuesday. And so today we are going to be making a Christmas card. And this is the card that we made at my team meeting last weekend. And I love this designer series paper. So this is called the Fitting Florets paper. This is the new bundle, the new suite that is available on November 1st. To you all. And as demonstrators, we could order it in October so we could play with it and get, some samples made. So here's the interesting thing. The bundle is called Framed Florets, and it's the stamp set and the dies, 13 stamps and 13 dies. And it's going to be available November 1st, and it's going to be available through June. So it's going to be in the new mini catalog. And but the paper, the designer series paper, and the they're called gold swirls, little embellishments. Those are only available as long as supplies last. And so I am assuming that we could only order one as demonstrators, so the supplies wouldn't be depleted. But I'm sure it's going to go fast because this paper is yummy. And so today we're going to play with it. This is not a Christmas bundle, right? This is the stamps don't have any sentiments that are Christmassy. They are all like birthday, thank you, celebrate. They're all very generic, right? And you can make them Christmassy, which I'm going to do today, but they aren't designed that way because they're going to keep going right into summer. So I did do a little pre-work because I cut out some of the dies. I'm not actually using the stamp set today. I'm going to be using Decorated with Happiness, a sentiment from that stamp set. But since I'm making a Christmas card, I decided not to use those sentiments from the bundle. So let's get started. I'm going to stop talking and start stamping. Okay. Not a lot of stamping actually, but some fun stuff. Okay. So, okay. I am going to use Soft Succulent as my card base. So I'm going to fold this in half. And then I'm going to use a piece of the designer series paper. So this is the paper I'm going to use. And this is the back side of it. Okay, so you see it's not Christmassy. This kind of could be, right? And I'm going to make it even a little more Christmassy by coloring in these berries with a blend marker. So I have a piece cut. And I don't need to color all of it because there's going to be something in the center. So I just need to use my blend on the berries on the edge. So bear with me. I'm going to color these in. And I'm using my dark cherry cobbler blend. And I'm using I'm calling it the marker side because the other side got a little, I'll show it to you, got a little frayed. See what happens? And the reason that happened is because we used it on wood. Okay, so we colored wood with it, and I probably should have told everybody that used it to use this tip because it's a little more durable, but that other tip, feathered, but there's still all this ink in here, so I'm using this end. And trying to, I've obviously bought another set of blends because you can't be without your blends, right? But I didn't want to start using it until I used up the ink in this one. Does that make sense? I'm just crazy that way, I guess. Okay, so I'm just going to color these in that are on the edges. I think this one will show, so I'm going to color this one. I don't have to color any of those center ones. I'll be done here in a second. I did do, like I said, I did some pre-work, so it won't be that terribly long of a video, hopefully. I think this is the last one I need to color in. I did cut a die from the Framed Florets dies. Oh, these dies are so cute. So you get 13 of these dies. There's 4 of ovals. Actually 3 ovals, sorry. There's this one, and this cuts out little hearts. around the edge. So it's a little bigger. This one is probably my favorite. And then this one is like a picture frame. So it's super cute too. But I don't really want that to be the focal point. So I'm going to use this oval. And then this one cuts out, we have this one. It just cuts out, you know, a nice spray of leaves. Then we have two of these. One goes this way and one goes this way, like that. And then these cut out all the, these dies cut out the images that are stamped. Okay, so super cool, super cute. Okay, now what I want to do now is show you, I did cut out that oval and I cut it out of cherry cobbler. So when I cut it out, you have this piece that falls away. Okay, so you can use that later. And then I cut out another one and I saved the center. I'm going to use the center, and that's very vanilla. So that's going to go right here. So you see I don't need to color those because they're going to get covered up. So this I cut out of the center of this because I'm going to use this inside the card, and nobody's going to see that little cutout. You know, my little trick. Done it before. So I'm just going to center this on this cherry cobbler. And then, see, hidden. Then I'm going to layer this on. So size-wise, what size did I make these? This is 5.5 by 8.5, folded in half. The cherry cobbler is 4 by 5 1/4. And the designer series paper is just a smidge smaller. So it would be like 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. Okay, so you have that very tiny edge. All right, so now I am going to stamp my sentiment before I adhere it. I'm going to use from Decorated with Happiness. I'm going to use this Wishing You a Season. So it says, and I'm going to do that in Evening Evergreen. And it says, Wishing You a Season decorated with happiness and wonder. Okay, so I'm going to stamp it a little bit high. There we go. Okay, that's all the stamping there is. Now I'm going to adhere that to my card. Pretty much right in the center. I could have made it white, but I kind of was, I don't know, I kind of had the vanilla feeling going on. Now, if I had left those berries white, I probably would have made the center white. Okay, so now I'm going to use my liquid glue. Glad I didn't put it on the wrong side. I'm just going to put a little liquid glue on the edges here because this is textured. Not too much. Okay. And glue this down. Like that. Liquid glue is nice because you can kind of move it around for a short time. Okay. And then I did, like I said, I did have a little pre-work. I cut this out and I cut one of these out. Okay. And I did put some adhesive sheets on the back of my paper, of my Evening Evergreen paper. So it would be self-stick. So I'm just going to pull this off. And what I super love is usually most of these little pieces come out. These little extra pieces come out when you do that. Just like that. Look at that. So cute. I'm going to put this right about here. And then this one, I'll just take the back off and see if that comes loose like I just explained. Most of them did. Just that one. Always one little stubborn guy. Okay, I'm going to put this one kind of up like that. Now, I did make a bow ahead of time. And I used this gold ribbon. And this is from the mini catalog. And it's so soft and beautiful. So look in the mini catalog. There's two golds. There's one in the big catalog, and this one's in the mini catalog. It's carried over, I think, from last year. I think they put it back in this year because it was such a good seller. But I made a double bow with that ribbon. And that's why I did it ahead of time. How did I make this? Oh, I used a little cheater. I used a bow maker. Yeah. I'm not a good bow maker. I admit it. I'm not a good bow maker. And so I bought a little, it's called the 10-second bow maker. And I love it. It helps me make bows. So that's what I did. Whew, those glue dots are so sticky. Okay, so I'm gonna put that like right there. Tug on those a little bit. Make them kind of hang down. Okay, I love it. Now, does it need embellishment? I do have these little, I have some of these champagne rhinestones left. And I'm almost thinking, yeah, I could use a little champagne rhinestone. Let's put one there. Does it just need one? No. Does it need 3? Yes. Okay, there's my card today. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I just want to talk a little bit about a tag class. I'm going to have a tag class. I haven't picked a date yet. I hope maybe some of you would help me with the date. Thinking a Saturday or maybe a Friday night. And the reason I'm thinking a Friday night is I think it would be fun to do like a pajama tag party. And everybody could come in their pajamas. We could order pizza and have like a pajama party and make tags, Christmas tags. Does that sound fun? If it does, respond here. I'd like to do it. I just don't know. I mean, I had a great response to my stamp camp, and we had a great time. That was Saturday morning into the afternoon, but this would be maybe an evening, either a Friday or a Saturday night. So give me your feedback on that if anybody's interested. Okay? Have a great week, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.